Footballers over the years have invented, iconic celebrations. The "sí" from Cristiano Ronaldo, the pointing to the sky by Lionel Messi. And well, now we have Memphis Depay, who has the... But how is this all relevant? Well, because I think that this celebration from Memphis Depay explains his incredible start to the season. He defines this, well, as tunnel vision. And I think that tunnel vision is exactly the key as to why Memphis Depay this season might rise to stardom and most importantly reach the levels of a world-class player if he isn't already one. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here, and in this episode of Unfiltered we are going to be taking a deep dive into Memphis Depay and his incredible start to the campaign. He has just come out of a hat-trick against Turkey in the Europe qualifiers for the Qatar World Cup of 2022, and I think that that performance encompasses everything that we need to know about him right now. Memphis Depay played the entire game and registered 3 goals and 1 assist, apart from creating 4 other chances. He now has 38 goal contributions, that is goals plus assists, in 2021, which puts him ahead of the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Romelu Lukaku, Harry Kane, Karim Benzema, and level with Kylian Mbappe. A truly 10 out of 10 performance for the Dutchman, and an opening show that he now must keep his numbers for Barcelona, and he has the right tools in his arsenal to make it so. The first key thing that I want to explain, guys, as to why is this all making sense for Memphis Depay right now is that, well, he just gives 0 fucks. He doesn't really care who came before, and he believes in his self-confidence that, well, he can be the best player in the world. But amongst those best players in the world, you never hear them saying exactly, oh, I'm actually the best, or I need to be this. I go back to Antoine Griezmann, and he never really managed to retain that consistency for more than 2 seasons. But now with Memphis Depay being a level underneath, and here I want to ask you guys, do you think that Memphis Depay coming to Barcelona before this season, before the start, he was certainly, in my opinion, one level below your Mbappés, your Messis, your Neymars, your even Griezmann has some sort of status to that because of what he has been able to achieve before. And now with Memphis Depay, right sort of atmosphere, right environment to be able to play in bigger games, in bigger matches, like El Clásico, like in the Champions League, and be able to perform and delight every single football fan with his ability in those sort of scenarios, he will now have more arguments to be able to cement himself up to that level, to boost himself to those players that before were a little bit untouchable. Let's remember that Memphis Depay before was touted as one of the youngsters that every club wanted. Memphis Depay was up there with the Neymars, with the Hazards that Chelsea or Barcelona so desperately seeked. Memphis Depay went to Manchester United and he didn't have the best sort of adaptation, he didn't have the consistency, but he made a good career decision moving back to Lyon. In Lyon then he started playing as a center forward in a similar sort of career progression to what a Ronaldo started off. He started like a young, slim left winger, but then he built up muscle and then he started playing through the center, but built in a way and actually knowing what the strength in his play can require. Memphis Depay is now becoming an all-round attacker and someone that can transition his game for many more years to come. So far, Memphis Depay has demonstrated psychological consistency, and I think that this is the key, guys, to knowing how Memphis Depay can unlock his true levels. I think that in this season, Memphis Depay is knowing that, well, he has the right platform to progress. He has the right environment to be able to be the player that he wanted to be. Another key thing that you need to know when we talk about Memphis Depay and his consistency, psychological consistency, is that a lot of it is due to the sort of contract and financial ways that he has been able to attract and find himself with at Barcelona. His contract ends in 2023 and there has been bonuses added to it on top of it. So you take a look at right now at what Memphis Depay has to do to earn more money, well, it will potentially be play some sort of many games, score some many goals, reach with Barcelona sort of team awards, accolades. And other little things added together will make an argument for Memphis Depay whether he needs to stay one more season or not. Technically, Depay only has 2 years right now at Barcelona, this one and the one after that. If he wants to renew potentially after a new manager post Ronald Koeman, he will have to be at his best of ability so that Barcelona can then be able to give him a very bigger wage. More money is basically down to Memphis Depay and how good he plays. And if he doesn't stay in Barcelona for longer, then there's gonna be another team looking to gain the attraction of Memphis Depay. You get a player like him and you also have to pay him a signing on bonus. And the signing on bonus is gonna be potentially even bigger, it's gonna be more wealthy, the value is gonna be higher if Memphis Depay plays better. This, on paper, is a win-win for both parties. Barcelona is getting a player where they can just sit back, relax, and see what he can do. And basically Memphis Depay, without having too many expectations, can demonstrate his qualities. And if he wants more money, well, he has to perform better. This relationship is something akin very differently to what happened with Neymar at PSG. And I want to make a quick comparison into that so that you understand how lucky is Memphis Depay right now and how lucky is Barcelona. Neymar went to PSG around 25, a similar age to Memphis Depay, a little bit younger. He came in to be the face of this new club, this institution, this new project. But he had a lot of the pressure externally that he needed to perform right from the get-go, ASAP. And that completely crumbled his psychological consistency. His psychological consistency wasn't also helped by his physical consistency. He had many injuries throughout PSG and also kind of similar in his first 2 seasons at the same moment where it was his sister's birthday. A lot of excuses in the media came around saying that, well, that is a reason because he was injured, he just wanted to go and party. And there may be a little bit truth to that, and that is also a very big negative, a big no-no as to why Neymar has stagnated into that position. He never really became to be the face of PSG in that sort of scenario. So much so that even PSG had to recruit a new face, and that face was Kylian Mbappé. You ask someone right now who is the face of PSG, who is their spearhead, and they're gonna be telling you Mbappé. The spotlight that Neymar had when he went to PSG was a detriment to his consistency. Memphis Depay won't have that arriving to Barcelona. Lower wages, no fee, it doesn't make for a good story. There's nothing to lose for Memphis Depay, and that is why he's gonna be able to reach the top under this club. His numbers are out there. His injury record is not as bad as it actually seems. You take a look at what he can give you psychologically and how he works himself professionally, and you have a right formula for a player that can reach the very top. What the hell is happening to Memphis Depay? Well, he's gonna become one of the best players in the world, and you just wait for it because I'm sure it's gonna be happening by the end of this season. That's gonna be everything for right now, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Be sure to let me know in the comment box down below if you have as much faith as I do on Memphis Depay. And yeah, well, if you want to check out another player and learn more about him, we have a player spotlight where we talk about Luke de Jong, the new partner to Memphis Depay in Barcelona's striking duo. See you in the next one. Take care. Ciao, ciao.